everyone, in this video I just wanted to give a quick first look at the Fitbit Luxe and how to kind of use it. So if we double tap on the screen here, we have our clock face, and most clock faces you can probably tap here and scroll through some other stats here, like we have steps and current heart rate, total calories burned including at rest, and distance for the day, and active minutes, active zone minutes actually. And then we're back to steps. So if we swipe down, we actually access the quick settings, and if we swipe all the way up at the settings, in the quick settings, we get to the full settings app, which you can then tap on to access these. I go over this in pretty good detail in a separate video, so I encourage you to check out the description below to see that video where I go over all the settings. But for now, I just wanted to show that that is how you access the settings from the clock face. If we swipe up, we get the basic daily stats. We also get the battery percentage, which is currently at 91%. Just to note, I have been wearing this for almost, I guess, 20 hours or so now, so it's only lost 10% so far. So that's pretty good. I haven't used it super heavily, but I have received some notifications, and I've been wearing it all day with heart rate. And then it gives us the day of the week and the date. We have, again, our steps, distance, active zone minutes, and total calories burned, including those at rest. Then next we have heart rate, so that's the current heart rate and resting heart rate. Next there's sleep, so it gives you the total duration from the last recorded night of sleep, or the last night of sleep, so if it didn't record the previous night it would say dash dash. And unfortunately I didn't get a sleep score last night, even though I had sleep stages, so we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow morning I'll get my first sleep score on the Luxe. And then next we have the exercise goal. Right now 0 out of 5 days met. I haven't set up female health tracking or logged any weight or water, but I believe those three, according to the user manual, are also here if you scroll. So just know that, and as far as I have been able to tell, you can't remove any of these or change the order, so that's a bit unfortunate. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the stats. And something to know is if you were all the way back here and you didn't want to scroll up, you could either swipe to go back to the previous screen, or the other little shortcut, if you're deeper in a menu here, you could just double tap and then it brings you back to the clock face. So like for example, if I swipe down and I go to the settings and I tap another thing, if I swipe to the right, it's going to take me back to the previous one. But if I double tap, then it takes me back to the clock face. So there's a little tip or trick for you. And the last thing you can do here, since there's no buttons on the Fitbit Luxe, is you can swipe either to the right or to the left, and you access the available apps here. So we have notifications, exercise, relax, alarms, and timers, and then it goes back to the clock face. So if you swipe the other direction, you can go through them in a different order. So it's kind of nice because probably most people will want notifications and exercise, and then relax might not be as important, and alarms are probably a little less important than timers in terms of what you need urgently. So if you need to get to notifications there and timers there, those are kind of the more urgent things. And then alarms is only 2 away from the clock face, and exercise is only 2 away from the clock face. And then relax, which you probably would use the least out of all of those apps, is the longest swipe from the clock face. So even though I think I might prefer having this, like a shortcut here if you swipe to the right instead, it is a little bit more intuitive, I guess. I don't know. I think in the future it'd be great if they could make this a customized shortcut, like for your favorite exercise or something, but for now, that's what it is. So if you want to do anything with these, you actually have to do a combination of swiping or tapping. So here it says one new, and it's telling me to swipe up. So I got my missed call from a likely scammer, and then you can clear all. And then, I don't know, I guess, yeah, you can tap on it, like if there's more to read, if it was a text or something like that. So yeah, that's it there. And you can also just tap, you don't have to swipe there, but either way. So that's notifications. Here we have exercise. If you want to do a walk, you tap to start. If you want to access one of your other exercise shortcuts, you just swipe up or down. And then let's just say we want to do hiking. Then you can either just press start to go, or you can swipe up and you can set a goal for zone minutes, distance, time, calories, or you can go back if you don't want to. You can also turn heart zone notifications on or off from within here. So it looks like you might be able to change this on a per workout basis. So if you want to have heart zone for hiking but not for swimming or something, looks like that might be possible to do within the exercise app. And then you can use GPS with your phone, so it will drain your phone's battery, but you will get real-time pace and distance. And something you might like is also a map of your workout in the Fitbit app afterward. But if you want to save battery, you can keep that off, so that's up to you. And then it is most likely here a on-off for different exercises. So let's say it's on for a hike. If I go back to walk and I swipe up, then yeah, it's on here. If I turn that off and I go back to hike and I swipe down, it's still on for that. So it is a per workout basis that you can turn this on or off. So that is nice. Some customization is always good. And then if you are ready to start, you just tap the button there. And it looks like we get, at least for hiking, we get distance, pace, and elapsed time. Looks like we can swipe up to pause. And we can tap here to scroll through different middle stats, but it looks like the top and the bottom are always going to be mileage and elapsed time, at least for this type of workout. So like for swimming, it would probably be laps or something like that. So I guess you have to do the pause to finish, and it does give you a little post-workout summary here, the elapsed time, total distance, average pace, zone minutes, average heart rate, maximum heart rate, total calories burned, including if you weren't exercising, as well as steps. So that is nice little workout summary there. I think that might be new to this type of tracker. Maybe not, but that's a nice touch. So I can finish, and again, I can see that summary. And then I can tap done. And I'll just show you if we go to swim and I start. All right, looks like it already does water lock here. And it looks like it's just counting up elapsed time. So I guess they don't give you too much here. And then if you need to stop, you have to double tap to unlock and double tap again to confirm. And then you can finish. And then it says afterwards, see the mobile exercise towel for links and calorie data. So you don't get to see that on the watch, unfortunately, it seems. So then I'll press done. Let me see if there's other settings. You can set a goal. Okay, so here you can set your pool length. Looks like you can probably do meters or yards is my guess. Oh, I guess not. I guess they know which location you're in. Oh, here we go. Unit, meters or yards. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you can change the length of your pool, and you can also do, it looks like just a time goal. Alright, so that's the exercise app. We have the Relax app, which if you tap on it, something that I just found out today is that you can actually scroll down here and tap on Custom, and you can actually change now. You used to only be able to do Relax in 2 or 5 minute increments, which I don't know about you, but I always thought 2 was a little longer than I wanted, so I was really wanting that 1 minute. I like that on my Apple Watch, just a quick 1 minute, and I feel like I accomplished something, you know. But you can do anything up to 10 minutes, so I do like that they do that now. So then if you want to start, then you just press start. It says be still, take a slow deep breaths, sensing your breathing. So it's not going to work exactly because I don't have it reading my wrist heart rate here. But I think after 15 seconds or so, it just kind of uses the default. And this is one thing I kind of prefer Apple Watch, because they just get you into it and you don't have to really do this intro part because it adds to your time also. Looks like it might not even be able to sense my breathing. So I'm just going to try to get out of this then. And you can easily and intuitively get out of that by swiping to the right. So that's good to know. I'll probably do another video showing how that actually works on your wrist, but for today I'll just tell you that's how you would activate it. We're going to go ahead and swipe again to alarms. So I'll quick go over tapping to add an alarm. So you set your times, let's say 6, tap a.m. So my alarm is set for 6 a.m. now. And then I have the ability to turn this on or off. And I can also repeat it. So if right now it's only going to happen one time, but if I tap repeats, see it says one time. Now I can do every day, in which it automatically selects every day. Or you can say I don't want Saturdays and I don't want Sundays. And so that's kind of nice. You can tap every day and then untap 2 of them instead of having to tap 5. And then if you wanted to have an alarm on Saturdays or Sundays at a different time, you could add a separate alarm. So the usual is up to 8 alarms. I'm not sure. I assume that's still the case, but I haven't tried that out. So this now says it repeats every weekday. And then finally, to the Slim Tracker series, we do have Smart Wake. So you can, right now this is off, but if you enable it, it now says 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m. Alarm will wake you during light sleep within a 30-minute window of set time. So basically, if Fitbit sleep stages can determine that you're in a lighter sleep stage starting between 5:30 a.m. or within a half hour of your alarm, essentially, then it will try to wake you up when you're in a lighter sleep stage, because you will feel more rested if you wake up in a lighter sleep stage than if you wake up during a deeper sleep stage. Otherwise, if you can't figure it out, it'll wake you up at your alarm time. So if you do want that, you can tap OK. And so now it says it's on, and essentially 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the window it will try to wake you up in, with 6 a.m. being the latest. And if you don't want this alarm anymore, you can also remove it, and then you'll have no alarms set. But I'm going to see. Okay, so there it says Smart Wake 6 a.m. is my alarm for every weekday. And then I can add a new alarm, and again, yes, you can add up to 8 alarms, so I could add up to 7 more alarms. Alright, so I'm going to actually turn that off for right now. Well, I'll keep it and turn it off here. Alright, so now it's off. I think they might only turn it off for one day, but anyway. Now if I go to the last app, we have timers. So right now it's a countdown, or you can do stopwatch. tap to start. So if I tap to start the stopwatch and it says ready, and then I tap again, then it'll start counting up from 0. You can pause and resume. You can also swipe up to reset and then redo your stopwatch. If you want to go back, you just swipe, and we can swipe back up and look at a countdown. So if we tap here and say we want how about 3 minutes? Oh, I see. How about 0 minutes and 3 seconds? And then I can start. Let me see what happens here. Okay, so you can edit it if you need to. So I'll tap start. And then it gives a little time's up vibration, and then you can tap here. Oh, you swipe up, I see. Okay, so you swipe up to dismiss, I guess. So tapping doesn't dismiss, you have to swipe. All right, so I can go back, and then I swipe back and I'm at my clock face. So that's a pretty good overview of kind of how to navigate everything on the Fitbit Luxe display. So there are some other settings in the Fitbit app, but I think I'll leave it at this video for now. I hope this has helped you, and if it has, please give it a thumbs up down below, as it really helps this video and my channel, and consider subscribing if you want to see more Fitbit Luxe videos and other wearable content. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.